The texture has changed a lot in this post-COVID era with digitization, taking center stage and a lot more deal wins coming through. Can you give us some visibility on deals? How does the situation look, say, over the next 6 to 12 months?
Good morning, Latha. So the deal wins side, I believe we have done very, very well. In fact, the momentum earlier we thought that will go down, but it has picked up very, very handsomely. In the quarter one, as you could see that we had very good set of wins of about $170 million. But in the quarter two, we have done about $274 million of wins. It is just that while the wins are there, the execution is not as quick as it used to be. But now that the markets are opened up, the execution also has picked up. So I believe that the quarter three and quarter four is going to be good for both deal wins as well as for the execution.
Yeah, Mr. Kapoor, you actually said what was on my mind. Why is it there was a QOQ decline of 4.6% in your revenues? And that is even more than the quarter one decline. In most companies, we saw a dramatic improvement actually in Q2. What went wrong?
So, no, there nothing went wrong. Sometimes every good thing also comes with an equivalent bad thing. We did quarter one much, much better than anybody expected for simple reason that there was a milestone achievement that happened in the quarter one, and our revenue was far better and the decline was very, very small for us. But that led to the void for the quarter two that we had to fill by other projects. We won some of very good deals in the quarter one, but that could not be completed from transition perspective in quarter two, and that revenue has shifted in the quarter three and quarter four. So I believe that our quarter three and quarter four will make up for what we could not make up in the quarter two. So there is nothing wrong. It is a completion of the project. At the same time, in the quarter one, we were able to negotiate with our clients very well on the discounts and deferments. So we did not take the full quarter impact in the quarter one, whereas quarter two is a full 3 months impact that came because of that. All these are limited period discounts. That advantage also will get in the going forward quarters.
Okay. In fact, it's very positive what you're saying is that up until now you were getting deals, but execution was the issue. But now execution has also picked up. So what could the revenue run rate and the deal run rate be over the next few quarters? I mean, up until now you've been doing about $275 million every quarter in terms of deals. What could the run rate be in the second half of the year?
So I'm very confident that we will continue to have very good wins going forward also. It is very difficult to predict a number, but it definitely is going to be an equivalent number or closer to this number. So I don't see any challenge with that. As far as the revenue is concerned, I'm sure that we will be showing the growth in the quarter three and quarter four.
I don't know, Mr. Kapoor, there is still a lot of worry. If your FY20 itself revenues were lower than FY19. Now, are you going to at least come back to FY19? The fact that you are lower in first quarter, you were minus 3.5 and now minus 4.1, would worry your investors whether you will be able to come back to say 3,400 crore revenues at least, will you?
Looked at what had been our performance year on year, because there are two parameters that we had to look at. If you look at year on year performance for quarter one and quarter two, we had done much, much better than the previous year. So from that perspective, we are very confident and we know that we will deliver better than the previous year.
You also have a higher base in Q3 and Q4. That's why I'm asking, will you be able to do better than last year?
Oh, absolutely. We will do better than the last year. Yes.
Any number? I mean, will you be 5% higher? You will have some visibility because we are already halfway into Q3. So that's why I'm asking, is there any visibility at all?
No, our internal policy doesn't allow me to share the guidance because we do not do in the market. But I can only give the larger indicators that there.
Okay. Any plans to utilize your cash in the next 6 months? I mean, you have about 900 crores of cash. What would the plans be?
Correct. So I had discussed this before also that there are various possibilities to use the cash. We are in fact getting serious about if there is an asset that we need to look at in the market to ensure that we pick up that to improve our capabilities so that we can see non-linear growth coming in the future as well. So we are evaluating as to what would be the right time and what are the capabilities that we have to go after. So that's one key option that is there. But the other two options where we have given dividend in this quarter. So we will continue to look at in every quarter if there is a possibility of either giving the dividend or there is a buyback option. So it is the proposal in front of the board, and we will wait for them to come back so that we can have the discussion.
Oh, okay, that's important. Mr. Kapoor, finally, your utilization improved substantially. Can you do better? And you were cutting your long tail. Is that cut over?
So the long tail cut, in my opinion, is very much in line with what expectations that we kept with ourselves, because we wanted to put our more focus on cross-selling to our larger clients. Whereas there are many clients which are very small in nature, and there was also a margin drain that happens with them. So we have shifted our resources from those to the more strategic ones. So we are definitely over with that exercise, but it is a continuous exercise because as you win new accounts, sometimes they are small to begin with, skill continues to develop. So it is a spring cleaning that we'll continue to do probably every second or third quarter. But for now, we are absolutely at the right place where we should be with respect to the portfolio of our clients.